Hi again and good morning, everyone. Thanks for waking up with the Valley today. 12 minutes before 7 o'clock. I'm Lisa Bedeau here with Kyle Bosch. We're starting our nonstop news and weather to the top of the hour to help you plan your day. Target says it will pay out $10 million to the victims of its 2013 data breach to settle a class action lawsuit. Each victim will be eligible for up to $10,000.
So you're probably asking yourself, how do I get some of that money? Well, under the terms of the deal, victims must be able to prove at least one of the following: unauthorized, unreimbursed charges on their credit or debit cards, time spent addressing those charges, fees to hire someone to correct their credit report, higher interest rates or fees on their accounts, or the cost to replace their identification, social security number, or phone number.
Now, terms of the settlement must still be approved by a federal judge. As many as 70 million customers had their personal information hacked in this breach. Another 40 million may also have had credit or debit card information stolen.
New for you on this Thursday morning, a Perham, Minnesota man was hurt early this morning when he crashed his car into a tree. The Minnesota State Patrol says Jeffrey Fritz apparently fell asleep and ran off the highway on Highway 10 near Perham just after midnight. They do say, however, that his injuries are not life-threatening.
The Stutsman County State's attorney says an initial appearance could happen today for a man who was shot by police this week. The suspect is now identified as Lee Ellingson of Tracy, Minnesota. He's charged with reckless endangerment, criminal mischief, DUI, and fleeing.
Police say that Ellingson led officers on a high-speed chase in Jamestown. He was shot when police say Ellingson tried to hit a cop with his truck. Ellingson was taken to the Jamestown Medical Center for treatment and does remain there right now. Coming up on 6:51, that means it's time for weather and traffic on the ones with meteorologist Nick Kerr.
All right, thanks a lot. We're looking at a cloudy sky, some light precipitation, but if it continues to fall, we'll warm up enough where we're going to get some light rain showers in northwestern Minnesota. We're also seeing some light snow move towards Jamestown. Going to start snowing in Jamestown shortly. But the sun will come out this afternoon. We should crack the low 50s in the southern end of the valley or even enjoy the upper 40s with a partly cloudy sky under mild conditions and a southeast breeze. Afternoon in west central Minnesota, Wheaton at 50, Breck 53, Perham 47, Wadena 48. Pretty fine start to the day and finish to the day, even though a little damp and, yes, snow on the road and on the sidewalk and on the grass in northwestern Minnesota. The snow accumulating up there, so take it easy as you head, especially Polk and Pennington, Red Lake counties. Partly sunny, mild and dry this afternoon, northeastern North Dakota. Not as warm as the southern valley, but still not too bad. Where is it snowing now? Well, northeastern parts of Otter Tail County, eastern Becker, Hubbard, Beltrami, Clearwater, and Polk County. East Polk County, northern Polk County, and again up there on Thief River, eastward towards the Red Lake area, and Grafton out to Park River. But coming into the western part of Stutsman County is a new area of snowfall that will continue to track to the east here for the next couple of hours. Fergus at 34, Fargo 36, Grand Forks 32, and we have 12-mile-an-hour southeast winds. And a little flake still falling in the Grand Forks, East Grand Forks area with a southeast wind at 9, 32 feels like 24. This is the final day of winter. It feels like it. 27 in Fargo-Moorhead under just a cloudy sky and a southeast wind at 14. Got a traffic report for you right now. Here's Al Ahmed.
Good morning, everyone. I'm headed north on Interstate 29 right now. Just went under the tri-level. Lots of congestion there. Interstate 94, I should finish here. Interstate 29 traffic is pretty darn thick this morning, particularly northbound, no two ways about that. Interstate 94 traffic pretty thick as well, mainly westbound. Traffic speed 60, 65. Actually, if you're driving 60 miles an hour, you're liable to get run over. There's no question about that either. Folks, definitely in a hurry to get where they're going this morning. Drive carefully today. Al Ahmed Valley Today traffic.
It's now 7 minutes before 7 o'clock. Moorhead police are holding a community meeting Monday to inform the public about 2 level 3 sex offenders who've moved to town. Phoebus Apollo is living now in the 700 block of 8th Street South. Alan Jamgochin is permanently living in Fargo, but lists a second address in the 800 block of 23rd Avenue South in Moorhead. A community meeting is set for 7 Monday night at Concordia's Knutson Campus Center. A new law will mean some drastic changes in the way child abuse is investigated in Minnesota. It allows child protection workers to look at previous abuse reports, and they say that will allow them to do their jobs better. A local daycare director says the change is long overdue. Since 2011, Clay County child protection workers are investigating 90% more cases.
Some people are taking issue with a section of a North Dakota bill that would change penalties for human traffickers. The North Dakota Catholic Conference wants language added that says funding provided to an agency offering support services for victims cannot be used to refer or counsel someone to have an abortion. A spokesman for the Catholic Conference says efforts to help victims of human trafficking should not become a vehicle to change North Dakota policy on tax dollars on abortion. Oil production is down, and that means less money coming into the North Dakota Treasury. New budget projections show that the state will have about $1 billion less in revenue than what was predicted before. Governor Jack Dalrymple says he thinks that the spending in his budget that he proposed can still be accomplished. Democrats say the state can weather this revenue slowdown with careful prioritizing.
Minnesota's healthcare exchange is under fire at the Capitol. Two committees approved bills yesterday that make drastic changes to MNsure, including abolishing the healthcare exchange completely. The death of a Jackson, Minnesota woman who thought she had insurance but did not is the emotional force behind this legislation. Some lawmakers want to abolish the health exchange and move Minnesota to the federal system at healthcare.gov. Another fix takes away its independence and makes it a state agency. Under new management, MNsure says it's much improved from its rocky rollout.
Well, although most of the ice is melted outside, there is still plenty of it inside the Moorhead Sports Center, and they're getting ready to use it this weekend for a big show coming up.
A nationally ranked ice skater will be there as well this weekend with some of our local favorites. The Valley Today's Ashley Bishop joins us now to tell us more about this annual ice show. Good morning, Ashley.
Good morning, Lisa and Kyle. We're here at the Moorhead Sports Arena. The Moorhead Ice Show will be here this weekend. It's been a show going on for over 35 years. Joining me now is one of the skaters. Talk to me about why this show is so special and people should come out.
It's so family friendly and everybody can relate to it. And it's something that all the skaters can show off what we all learned this year. And all the little kids get to show off what they learned in basics. And it's just the funnest thing we can ever do.
So there's all ages going to be here, from 3-year-olds up to 20-year-olds, basically. The show is Friday and Saturday at 7 p.m., Sunday at 1 p.m. Tickets here are $5 for adults, or $5 for kids, and $7 for adults. You can buy them an hour and a half prior to the show. You can see the skaters have been practicing all morning long. And here I've been, learning a lot of tricks throughout the morning. And some of the skaters, I'm not at pro level, or nor will I be performing this weekend. But I'm going to show you some of my tricks that I've learned. I'm no pro. So Lisa, Kyle, you're going to be impressed. Here we go.
Well, well, leg up. I like.
No falling. She made it there and back.
Watch. I'm going.
Oh, she's got more. I wonder if the wings help. Fairy wings. I think they do.
We got the leg in the air.
The wings definitely help here, guys. They're keeping me,
well,
somewhat up.
I enjoyed that show.
Yeah,
at the
that was
very
good.
least. Ashley Bishop skating around in Moorhead for us this morning live. Thank you, Ashley. That was funny.
Yeah.
Some Fargo High School students are getting into the restaurant game today. Davies High School is opening the Nest Cafe from 10:40 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Thursdays and Fridays.
Yeah, they're serving up soups, sandwiches, and specialty coffees. It's open to students and staff as well as community members if you'd like to go check it out for lunch. Well, the next time you're in Battle Lake, Minnesota, you might want to stop and grab some tap water. It's been named the best in the state.
A destination location
Yes.
to go get some tap water. The Minnesota Rural Water Association tested water samples from all over Minnesota, and Battle Lake won and will now compete in a national contest next February in Washington, D.C. I love that. There's lots of other things to do in Battle Lake, too.
Yes, but try the
during
water.
the summer. Let's get our answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. Today's question: 75% of people can't do this in their own home.
The answer: can't park in the garage. Or maybe you can fit one car in the garage and somebody else has to park
I was
outside.
gonna say, we have a 3-stall and I park in there That's all that fits. Why do you have a 3-stall garage if you could only get one vehicle in there?
No. If you'd like to take part in our question of the morning, of course, you can always head to our Valley News Live Facebook page where we post that question every Monday through Friday and invite you to join the conversation with us there all day long.
It's an extra closet.
Yeah, kind of, right?
Or pantry. And when the family's over for the holidays, it's the walk-in cooler.
All of the above.
All of the above. You got it. All right, let's check our forecast here. We're not done with falling snow just yet, it looks like. Mostly cloudy, cool. A few flurries are going to be possible here in about an hour or so. There's snow coming into Jamestown right now. Pavement is damp up and down the valley. Mostly Minnesota, we're seeing some accumulating snow up in the northwest corner of Minnesota. Partly cloudy, warmer and dry, though, on the way to about 52. Here's where the snow is coming down now. Stretching from eastern parts of Otter Tail County northwestward up to around the Marshall County area. Again, there is it's snow that's coming into Jamestown because the temp is about 31 there. Right now, 36 in Fargo.
Thanks for waking up with the Valley today. Of course, we'll have more local news and weather for you right here in just 25 minutes.
Have a great Thursday, everybody, and we will see you tomorrow morning.